Namaste yogis and welcome. My name is Alejandro from Flow Into Nature. Today we're doing about a 30-minute flow so we can get really juicy into our legs with sequence of freedom. So let's go ahead and get started. If you want props and you know that you need them, go ahead and grab them. If not, let's get started. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of the mat. We're going to open the knees out nice and wide. Walking your fingertips forward. Really finding as much length as we can through the spine. So we're going to start right away with our elbows lifted off the mat, arms reaching forward, and really press into the hands, sending the hips as close as you can to the heels, knowing that it's okay if they don't touch. Feel the belly pull in. We'll take 3 breaths here to ground ourselves. Inhales through the nose. Open the mouth to let it go. Take 2 more breaths on your own. Know that this class is about freedom. Freedom of movement to allow ourselves to do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it. Take your last breath in. Feel the freedom in the body and the mind. Breath out. If you want to set a different intention for your practice, now is the time. Allowing yourself to need to pull in what you need. And when we decide, whatever it is your intention may be for today, maybe you're following along with mine, maybe you're picking one of your own, that is freedom in and of itself. Take a deep breath in, let it sink into your body. And a breath out. Slowly rise on up and move yourself into a downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Really press into the hands. First down dog of class, maybe of the day. Walk out your dog. Really find as much pressure as you can through the hands to lift the sits bones up nice and high. Lock the upper body and then find freedom. Movement in the lower body. Move the joints, the ankles, the knees. Maybe you wiggle the hips a little side to side. Whatever may feel good to you. Your head and neck are also nice and relaxed. Maybe you shake the head yes, shake the head no. We shake the head yes once again, always ending on a positive. When you're ready, find yourself into a neutral downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhales to look forward. As you exhale, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. We're going to do 1 sun salutation A. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, deeper forward fold. Option to grab behind the ankles to pull yourself down a little deeper. Inhale, mountain pose. Engage, pressing into the ground, the legs. Engage the core, reach the arms up nice and high. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, pressing to the ground. Reach up, option for a little back bend if it feels good in your body. Be nice and gentle if it's the first one. As you exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, we lower all the way down. Inhales, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, 90-degree angle in the hips. As you exhale, high plank, plant your hands. Your feet will go back. Vinyasa, inhale to shift forward. As we exhale, chaturanga, bending the elbows down 90 degrees. Pull the elbows by the side of your body. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog to open the heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Maybe you haven't Ujjayi breath practice. Exhale through the nose. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, you can step, hop, or fly to the top of the mat. Inhale, right away, chair pose, bend the knees, sit back, sit down, arms go up nice and high. Breathe. Know that if your toes are together, your knees are together as well. Maybe your feet are a little bit wider, that's okay. Try to keep your feet parallel to each other, just so that we're always working on just this slight internal rotation of the hip. Beautiful. Inhale, shift the weight onto the left leg.
As you exhale, extend your right leg. Maybe your right heel is on the ground. Maybe your right heel is lifted. Here for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the right foot down. Inhale, shift the weight onto your right leg. As you exhale, extend the left leg. Again, maybe the heel is down. Maybe you're trying your balance. Breath in for 3, 2, 1. Bring the left foot back. Inhale, sit a little bit lower. As you exhale, forward fold. Extend through the legs, folding all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, plant your hands. Your feet go back. Inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog to open the heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Take a breath. Reset, inhale. Freedom as you exhale. Inhale, we're going to reach our right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, bring your right foot all the way forward in between the hands, low lunge. We're going to bring our back heel down, so our back foot's at 90-degree angles. Reach the left arm forward, inhale, warrior 2. Allowing yourself to open your chest, your hips to the left side of the room. Maybe look forward. Can you see your right big toe? If not, pull your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Your back leg is really engaged. Keep that leg nice and strong, pressing into the knife edge of the back foot. Take another breath in. Can you sink a little deeper into your lunge? Breath out. One more inhale. As you exhale, Skandasana side lunge. Extend the left leg. We're going to lift the right toes. And I'm going to start to sink my hips down towards my back foot. If you need to, hands can come down. If you notice my back heel goes up, that's perfectly okay. If you need blocks or anything else to support yourself, to create more freedom from the ground up, know that that is your practice. If you have it in you, maybe that left ankle touches the ground. Hands can find your heart center. This might be a really intense posture. So know that you have the freedom to decide if you want to go not as deep as I am. Take another breath in and a breath out. We're going to use our hands to walk ourselves forward. So I'm going to re-bend back into my right leg. Lifting the back heel, left hand next to my right foot. And I'm going to reach my right arm forward, opening myself up into an easy twist. Continue to lift up through that right arm to open up through the chest. Try to pull your belly away from your right thigh, keeping the legs nice and strong. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to frame your right foot. Inhale, standing splits. You're going to reach our left leg up nice and high. Pressing off of your right heel. It's okay if you open the hip a little bit. That's perfectly fine. Just how high can you lift the left toes? Try pointing away from the foot. Maybe you roll out the ankle. Find a little bit of freedom in that floating foot. Take another breath in. As you exhale, Shiva squat, left knee towards the right calf. Curl into a small little ball. Nice. Inhale, standing splits. Once again, reach that left foot up super high. As you exhale, chaturanga, send your left foot back, then send your right. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, pressing into the hands, the feet engaging the inner thighs. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, left leg goes up to the sky, pressing into the hands. As you exhale, left foot comes forward in between the palms. Drop your right heel down. Right arm starts to reach forward, creates this big circle as we inhale. Warrior 2, we stop when our spine is long. Back leg is super engaged. Press into the knife edge of the right foot. Can you see your left big toe? If not, press the left knee open to the left side of your room. Breath in.
Sink into your posture, breath out. One more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, start to extend the left leg. As you exhale, Skandasana. We're gonna bend into our right knee. And again, for this first round, if this is really intense, notice that I'm keeping my hips up nice and high. Hands can come down. And I'm opening my right knee back. Keep flexing and lifting your toes towards the sky from your left foot. And if you want to go a little bit deeper into the posture, you can let your hips sink down. Maybe your hands find your heart center. We'll take one more breath in. And a breath out. Start to walk your hands forward, switching out the legs. Lift your back heel. Right hand is next to your right foot. And inhale, reach that left arm up to the sky, finding your easy twist. When we move through this flow, then it gets a little bit easier. You don't have to go down all the way when we're going into that side lunge to make it a little bit easier for the transition. But if it feels good in your body, allow yourself to go for it. Take another inhale, try to reach a little higher to the sky. Exhale, bring that left hand to frame the left foot. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your right leg up to the sky. If you want to open the hip a little bit more, maybe you find a little freedom in that right ankle, rolling out the ankle. Maybe go the opposite way as well. We'll take one more inhale, try to reach a little bit higher. As you exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee behind the left calf. Curl into a small little ball. Really pressing in away from the ground if you need the hands. Inhale, standing splits. Reach your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Right foot plants down. Send the left leg back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhales to lower you halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. One more breath in. And a breath out. Let's flow breath to movement. Do your best inhales to look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose, sit down nice and low. Weight is in the heels. As you exhale, extend your right leg out long. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, extend the opposite leg out long. Inhale, chair, try to sit a little lower. As you exhale, forward fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your vinyasa flow. Feet go back. Shift it forward. We lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, engaging the legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, low lunge, right foot down. Drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, Skandasana, your side lunge, lift the right toes. Inhale, easy twist. Left arm down, right arm high, open the chest. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, standing splits, left leg to the sky. As you exhale, Shiva squat, curl into a ball. Inhale, standing splits. As you exhale, your vinyasa, left foot plants down. As you send your right leg back, maybe you want to keep it floating for a little more core work. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Both feet to the mat, inhale, up dog. As you exhale, down dog. Left side, inhale, left heel to the sky. As you exhale, low lunge. Drop your back heel, inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, your side lunge, Skandasana, lengthen the left leg. Again, go as deep as it feels good. Shift the weight to the top of the mat. Inhale, easy twist. Right arm down, left arm high. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg to the sky. Exhale, Shiva squat, curl into a ball. Inhale, standing splits.
As you exhale, right hand down, right foot down. Extend the left leg. Maybe it floats for your right kapata. Shift it forward. Lower down halfway. Both toes to the mat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, down dog. Breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Finding that steady rhythm and pace through the breath. Allow it to find freedom. Inhale and exhale. Last flow. Let's do it. Give it your best. Bend the knees. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. Legs are nice and warm. As you exhale, extend your right leg long. Inhale, chair pose. As you exhale, left leg goes long. Inhale, chair. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, feet go back. Your vinyasa flow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Always take a cobra as a variation if you need it. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, low lunge. Right foot comes down. Back heel is down. Inhale, warrior two. And as you exhale, skandasana, your side lunge towards your back heel. Inhale, easy twist. Left arm down, right arm high. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, standing splits. Left heel to the sky. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, left leg to the sky, reach it high. Exhale, chaturanga, left leg back, right leg back, shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, last little bit, yes you can. As you exhale, left foot comes forward. Drop your heel. Inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, skandasana, your side lunge to the back of the mat. Inhale, easy twist. Right arm comes down, left arm goes high. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, standing splits. Reach your right leg up. As you exhale, Shiva squat, right knee to the back calf. Inhale, right leg to the sky. As you exhale, vinyasa, right leg goes back. Then the left. Shift it forward. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Let it go, let it go. Find some freedom. Inhale. Open the mouth. One more breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. We're going to slow it back down. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees. Sit back, sit down. Reach the arms up nice and high. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift our right leg, wrap it up and over the left. You can use your right leg as a kickstand, bringing your toes to the mat. Maybe you just want a single wrap, meaning your toes are lifted. If you have the flexibility, maybe you can double wrap the ankle all the way around. That's not really necessary, but if you have it in you, it might feel good in your body. Squeeze the inner thighs, really pressing the legs together. Lift up to the chest. We're going to bring our right arm underneath the left, and then palms to touch. If the palms can't touch, you can always just grab onto your shoulders. Take a breath in. Sink down into your eagle pose. Squeeze the inner thighs, core is engaged. Press the hands away from the face. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Slow down the breath a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release the arms, the legs, Shake it out. Well done. Let's do eagle on the left. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low into your chair. As you exhale, bring your left leg over the right. Taking the same variation, your kickstand, single wrap, or double wrap. Squeeze the legs together. The more we squeeze, the more engagement we find, the more stability. Pull the belly in. We're going to bring our left arm, this time underneath and around the right. Again, maybe the palms touch, maybe you grab your shoulders. Continue to sit down nice and low. Squeeze the legs, hands away from the face. Breathe. And then slowly release, unravel the legs, the arms, shake it out. Reach one up, arm nice and high. Give yourself a high five, because you rock. Well done. We're going to do one more standing posture. You can come to stand at the middle of your mat. We're going to lift our right leg up high. Flex the foot, trying to find 90-degree bend in my hip, in my knee, and in my ankle. You can reach the arms up nice and high, or you can bring your hands to the heart center. Take an inhale. As you exhale, warrior three. Kick your right leg back. Again, hands can stay right at the heart center. Maybe the arms are over the head. Maybe you want to fly the arms by the side. Try to square the hips, bringing your right hip down. It's okay if you have a little bend and a little buoyancy in the left knee. That's okay. If it feels good for you to kind of lock it out, if you have that stability, go for it. Just try to lift the chest and lift the back heel up nice and high while keeping the hips square, meaning that they're both at the same distance from the ground. We're trying to bring our right hip down. Here for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly rise all the way back up to standing. Shake out the legs if you need to. Nice. Last little bit. Yes, you can. Weight is going to be on the right leg this time. Lift your left knee up high. Parallel the thigh to the ground. 90-degree bend in the hip, the knee, the ankle. Again, your variation with the arms. Overhead, maybe your heart center inhale. As you exhale, left foot kicks all the way back, finding your warrior three. Again, adjust yourself. Try to stabilize the upper body, engaging the core. Engage the left glute, the left hamstring to lift that left heel high. Try to drop the left hip down. Yeah, maybe there's a little buoyancy in the right knee and through the right hip. Maybe your right leg fully extends when it feels good. Try to lift the chest, lift the heel a little higher for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly come up to standing. Shake out the legs. Awesome, well done. All this helps us do is to find more strength, more stability, more balance, all in itself finding more freedom. Inhale, mountain pose. Press up towards the sky. Maybe you find a little back bend if it feels good. As you exhale, forward fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. As you exhale, your Vinyasa, plant your hands, feet go back. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra, opening through your heart center. Then engage and lengthen the spine, the core. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and a breath out. One more inhale. And freedom as we let it go. Breath out. We're going to lift the heels. Curl the spine, pressing deeply into the hands. Roll all the way forward so you find a high plank. And then start to bend the elbows, lower down nice and slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly touches the ground. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bend our knees. We're going to grab onto the outer edges of our ankles. Beautiful. We're going to move into a bow pose. Be mindful if you have any tension in the low back. Exhale out all of your air. Inhale, floor bow. Kicking into your hands. This posture is really driven by the legs. Squeeze the knees together. Try to kick back a little bit more. If it feels good, you can look forward. If not, look down. Kick, kick, kick. Squeeze the legs together. Hold it here, 3. Rolling onto the soft side of your belly for 2. Lift a little higher if you can. Last one. And then slowly release the legs. If it feels good, forearms come in front of you to find a pillow. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, slow it down, find some freedom. Last breath in. And the last breath out. Beautiful. Any way you want to get there, move yourself into a seated position. I like to press myself up. Take a seat, extend my legs in front of me, or any way you want to get there. Freedom of choice. There's not just one way to do things. We have to remember that. Take an inhale to lift up. As we exhale, forward fold. Grab onto your ankles, your shins, your toes. Whatever's going to feel the best for you. If you're really working on the flexibility and lengthening of the posterior chain, meaning the calves, the hamstrings, the glutes, the low spine, what you might want to do is bend the knees. You can grab onto your toes. And then from here, pulling yourself forward with your arms. Once your spine and your upper body is locked and engaged, we find freedom in our low body to move so we can gently kick the heels away from us. And as we continue to develop our flexibility, one day the legs will touch. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to find that flexibility, to find that freedom. Freedom of pain of the low back. Freedom of breath, so we can always find the energy to fuel our muscles, our organs. If it feels good, try to go a little bit deeper. You can even relax the head and the neck heavy. Really pulling your heart center towards your toes. Take one more breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Slowly release, walking yourself back up. We're going to find a seated twist. I'm going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. You can also bring the foot on the inside of the knee if that feels more comfortable to you. I'm going to bring it to the outside. Right hand behind me. Inhale to lift up. Reach into the sky with the left arm. As you exhale, twist. You can hold on to your left knee, or you can bring the elbow to the outside of the knee, looking up and over the right shoulder. We're going to take 3 breaths here. With your inhales, try to lengthen the spine towards the sky. As you exhale, try to open your twist, looking up and over your right shoulder. Inhales to lengthen. And exhales to release, to find a little more freedom. One more breath in. And a twist, breath out. Find your center. Right leg goes in front of you. We're going to bring the left leg up and over the right, or on the inside of the knee if that's more comfortable to you. Left hand behind me. Inhale to lift and lengthen, reach up. As you exhale to twist. Again, option to grab the knee, maybe your elbows on the outside of the knee to provide leverage. Inhales, lengthen your spine, pressing into your back hand. As you exhale, open twist, bringing the gaze over the left shoulder if possible. Breath in, and breath out. One more inhale. And twist, exhale. Slowly find your center. We're going to extend the legs out long, and then we're going to bring the soles of the feet to touch, finding our Baddha Konasana. As much as it feels good, bring your heels close to the hips, so scooting the hips back in. We're finding more external rotation, a little bit more stretch through the inner thighs. So when it feels good, if you want to, start to lengthen the arms in front of you, and just gently rocking yourself all the way to the ground. Beautiful. And right away, just bring my hands out nice and wide. We're going to keep the diamond shape for our Shavasana. If you absolutely need to, know that you can put blocks underneath your knees. If you need a little bit more support, close your eyes. Allow yourself to find freedom. And we do that by deciding that we want to be here, that this is the right place to be. There's freedom of judgment from ourselves and from others. There's freedom in knowing that the negative thoughts that cross our mind, that the ones that don't serve us, we can let them go. And freedom to know that after we get off the mat, we always have a right to choose. When we make those right decisions, we continuously find more freedom within our heart, within our body, within our mind, and even translating into our breath. Find that freedom in your breath. We'll take one more inhale, filling in the belly. Open the mouth, exhale. Just be nice and still. And I'll guide you out when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, please take it. Stay right where you are. If you're ready to move on, take a deep breath in and open the mouth, let it go. Slowly close the knees to touch. Extend the legs out nice and long. Reach your arms up and over your head. As you inhale, find a full body stretch. And as you exhale, slowly make your way up into a comfortable seat. Your eyes will remain closed, hands at your heart center. May all beings be happy and free. Take a breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Bring your hands to your third eye center, center of intuition, with light, with love. We bow forward towards each other. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that felt really, really good. Really working in towards our lower legs. Know that the transitions might have been a little complicated. The more you practice them, the easier they will get, providing you more freedom, more mobility to do the things that you really want to do. What we do on our mat and on this practice, we can translate it into our regular lives, because the yoga doesn't start here. It starts right after you get off the mat. Let me know how that felt for you by giving us a comment down below. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe so you can follow along for the next class. We're going to be putting the whole series together. I will leave that right there for you, and I hope to see you again very soon. Again, my name is Alejandro. Have a wonderful rest of your day.